my god, Lauren.
I have my official Chicago Bears 2025-26 record prediction. Let's just dive into it. Trade Talk Sports back. Yeah, what's up? And as you guys can see on the screen, we officially have my record prediction. I'm gonna go game by game. So I do want to say this video might get long. So if it does, like I said, grab some snacks, grab some drinks, enjoy, and this is going to be a very fun record prediction. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and why not do it? Because you're in July and we have a couple weeks in before training camp, which I believe training camp the players start coming in around the 19th. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just get out the way. Maybe I'm gonna make another record prediction when the season is like very close, but this is my record prediction so far. So let's just dive into it, man. Let's get to it. So we have week 1 at home against the Minnesota Vikings, which I think personally we're gonna be fired up for this game. Doja Fields will be turned, and I do feel like personally, I do think this game should be a dub. Now I feel like McCarthy, this will be his official first NFL start, because last year he tore his ACL and he didn't play, unfortunately. So this will be his first start, and I do feel like, being your first year as a quarterback, they're going to struggle a little bit because, he has to learn the NFL game. But I do feel like McCarthy will be a good quarterback in the league. I think it's going to just take some time. So with that case, I'm going to have the Bears having a dub here. I do feel like the Bears get a dub here, and we do. So week 2, we have the Detroit Lions. Now this could be a Ben Johnson revenge game, as people call it, which I think it should, and I think it will. Now they have lost some people. Ben Johnson's one of them. Eric Glenn's one of them, and their center. And I do feel like the Bears in the line. The Bears, for some reason, when it comes to Detroit Lions, they always play pretty well. And I do think, say I'm crazy, say I'm ridiculous, I think we get a dub here. Why not us, the Bears, get a dub here at Detroit at home? I feel like Caleb could be starting to get his rhythm, and I do feel like, this could be a perfect game for the Bears to win. So, Bears will go 2-0 on the season so far at Dallas Cowboys at home again. You have Matthew Eberflus. And we all know how he was an absolute disaster. I do feel like personally, we gotta be Matt Eberflus. I've been thinking like, shoot, it was Matt Eberflus. We have to be Matt Eberflus, man. I think it would be an absolute disaster for us to lose. Now, they have Dak Prescott, they got George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb. But I feel like this team could really honestly beat the Cowboys, and I feel like where the Bears match up, we have DJ Moore, Costa Loveland. We got DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Luther Burton, Costa Loveland, Cole Kmet, upgrade offensive line, and DeAndre Swift. Hopefully, we'll be adding that running back. But this offense, I feel like, can definitely do with this defense, and I feel like we should be Matt Eberflus and we should beat Mike McCarthy. We should beat the Cowboys. I feel like I don't know how the Cowboys are gonna look now. Their coach is just, to me, question marks. I don't like their coach. That was, honestly, to me, a very bad shit. That was a bad hire. Their coach is giving me question mark. But honestly, I'm gonna pick a dub here, man. And I think for the same thing for the Raiders. Now they got Ashton Jeanty, which I wanted Ashton Jeanty because honestly, I would have loved it. But honestly, it didn't happen. And hey, I hope Ashton Jeanty the best. I wish him the best. I bet you he's gonna probably be one of the best backs in the NFL. I really think he will be. And it sucks that we have to go against him, but I do feel like the Bears will get a dub here. Especially a lot of Bear fans definitely do like to go a lot of these, You know, a lot of these games like Las Vegas, Arizona, a lot of these games like this, a lot of Bear fans do like to go. And I do feel like the Bears are the better team. And I don't feel like the Raiders, even though they got JT, Geno Smith, and Brock Bowers, and Max Crosby, I don't think they're there yet. So I feel like this should be a dub for the Bears. Going to the Commanders. Sam crazy with this one too, but I feel like, you know, after the catastrophic Hail Mary that happened last year, I think, you know, Jay Daniels end up having a good season. I think the Bears, I mean, we should have won that game last year. I feel like we should have. We just choked. And, you know, Matt Eberflus was horrible. With a better coaching staff, now they have upgraded their team a little bit, adding a guy like Deebo Samuel, upgrading the offensive line a little bit more. But I do feel like, see, I'm crazy. I've thought about it. I think the Bears beat the Commanders, man. I think we get a revenge game, and the Hail Mary comes to an end, I feel like. And I do think we get the dub here. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like the Bears get a dub here, and I do feel like we get it there. So the Bears will beat the Commanders. I'm gonna get to them. So you're 5-0 after the bye. You're 5-0, and going to the Saints. I don't really have a lot to say about this game. I mean, we should honestly beat the Saints. I mean, I don't even know who their quarterback is gonna be. Even if it's Rattler, even if it's Tyler Scoff, I mean, we should beat this game. All right, week 8. This is when you're gonna probably see me predict my first loss. I have to be honest. This will be probably one of the toughest games on our schedule. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, John Harbaugh. They got Zay Flowers, Roquan Smith. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one, Nate Wiggins, by the way. Yeah, that's going to be a tough game. And I feel like the Ravens should be contending for the Super Bowl next year, possibly, if everything goes right. They might contend for the Super Bowl. So, as right now, I got to be honest, this is a loss. I have to be honest. But I do think this could be a closer game. But right now, I feel like personally, I'm going to have this picking as a loss. Got to be honest. All right, week 9 at the Bengals. I do think this could be a loss too. Now, their defense has question marks, but I mean, their offense is absolutely loaded. I'm interested to see what Joe Burrow does this year. Now, hopefully, he can stay healthy this year. But I just personally feel like right now the Bengals, if everything goes right, they could be. They could be definitely be a playoff team for sure. I do feel like this is going to be another loss for the Bears. And it's at Cincinnati. I definitely see this being a loss right now. So, like I said, who knows? Maybe we beat the Bengals, but right now I'm just going to go with the L. All right, I'm going to be honest. I feel like Cincinnati is the Bengals, the better team right now. Excuse me. So I'm going to go with Cincinnati here. That puts us at 6-2. All right, so week 10. We have the Giants, and they drafted Jackson Dart. They got a guy in Odell Carter. But they still got some question marks. Brian Daboll could be fired. I mean, this could be the game that gets him fired. I'm not sure, but Brian Daboll is definitely on the chopping block possibly. And this could be his last season if everything doesn't go right. And maybe we see Jackson Dart here. I'm not sure. But right now, whoever's quarterback, Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, Jackson Dart, Tommy DeVito, whoever's quarterback, this is a dub. Even though they have neighbors, but I don't see the Giants. I don't think they're there yet. And I feel like, at best, they're probably like 4 or 5 games. But I think since we're at home as well, this will be easy dub. All right, week 11, you have the Minnesota Vikings at Minnesota. All right, so this is where I can see McCarthy starting getting the rhythm. I can see, the wins starting to pile up for the Vikings, and I really can see, we beat the Vikings first game. I can see the Bears losing here, and I'm going to predict us to lose here, honestly. So, yeah. All right, week 12 at home against Aaron Rodgers. Okay, so I'm going to be just honest. I want us to beat Aaron Rodgers for everything that he has done to us Chicago Bears fans. the last couple years saying I own him. Would it be nice if the Bears, Caleb Williams looked up to Aaron Rodgers, right? Would it be nice if Caleb Williams goes out and dominates and beat Aaron Rodgers? He looks up to Aaron Rodgers, and it'll be nice to, this would be awesome, Caleb Williams to beat Aaron Rodgers, who he definitely look up to. And I'm gonna do it. I do think, they have T.J. Watt. They have guys in place. They got DK Metcalf. They got T.J. Watt. They got Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers is kind of older. But I think the Bears will dominate, and I do feel like this could be a very close game. But the Bears are probably pull it off here. Week 13, I believe, is the Black Friday game, and I don't really have so much to say about this. This is a loss. The Eagles just won the Super Bowl. If the Bears beat the Eagles, the Bears might go to the Super Bowl, to be frankly honest. But I really don't see us beating the Eagles. I'm just be honest. They got Barkley. That team is loaded. They got Hurts, Barkley, Brown. Yeah, we're just not on their level yet. Let's be honest. All right, Week 14. At Green Bay. Say I'm crazy. I have us beating the Packers. Listen, we should beat the Packers. We beat the Packers at Lambeau Field, and I feel like Caleb Williams gets it done again. I feel like he goes to it though at Green Bay, and he gets it done again. And I feel like Jordan Love will have an okay game, but not enough to beat Caleb Williams in this game. So I'm gonna go with the Bears here. Week 15. Now this could be the game where we could see Shedeur Sanders or maybe Dillon Gabriel. Who knows? I do feel like we should win this game, just like the Saints game. This should be you lose at home against this team. I'm going to be frankly honest. That will be an absolute joke. You cannot lose to this game. You cannot lose to this team. That will be an absolute disaster. If this team loses to the Browns, bro, be prepared. I'm going to go absolutely crazy. I'm going to go crazy. We can't lose to the Browns. The Bears always find a way to lose games, but I do think we blow this team out and we get the dub here to go on with 10-4. So we should win this game. Week 16 at home against the Packers. Say if I'm crazy again, but I think we beat the Packers. I think we sweep the Packers. We sort of swept them last year, but that field goal happened. I do feel like we beat the Packers again, and we're at home, and I think we get it done here. So we'll be 11-4. We're at the 49ers now, and how everything is looking, I'm gonna have us lose this game. I think, this could be a game where, Caleb Williams, everybody has bad games, This could be a game where Caleb Williams just doesn't play the best. He's surprised. He has not a horrible game, but he just gets outshouted by, Brock Purdy. And I just feel like the Niners are the better team right now. And I feel like Week 17, I do feel like we lose this game. Week 18! So everything has been lining up. Week 11. What do I have our final record prediction being? Now, even though we're at home, now we have beat the Detroit Lions. But I'm gonna have us losing it here, man. I do feel like personally, I just feel like the Detroit Lions are gonna. I do think we're gonna split with some of our division. We have to beat Green Bay twice, but I do feel like personally, we're probably gonna split with some of the people in the division, like the Vikings and the Lions. But 11-6 definitely does get you to the playoffs, and you know what? Maybe 11-6 gets you to, who knows? Maybe 11-6 win you the division. I'm not sure if 11-6 win you the division, but it can definitely win you the division. And this, like I said, this would definitely be a playoff team. And with the Bears, with the addition we have added, we should be a playoff team. And I really do feel like this team, where we're at now, really should be a playoff team. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. Tell me what you like the prediction or not. Anyway, man, love you guys. More videos content, even though it's a little bit slower, but don't worry, man. Football season listen, we are not far from football season, man. It is about to be here in a couple weeks. Hopefully, this is 9 weeks until football season. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. It feels already 14 minutes long. I don't want to hold you guys. But hey, like the video, subscribe, catch you guys later. Bears, and yeah.